What's up, everybody? It's Blowover Productions here, and today we are going to be racing at Las Vegas Motor Speedway to kick off the YouTube Cup Series race in Season 3. So let's talk about our lineup today. Let's talk about our points today. Rocky Gordon won our last race, was at Auto Club. He's 4th in points, and it's going to be Connor Hudson, Adam Ether, and Hungry Bones in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And then below them, it's going to be Abel Bush, 5th. Judah Nose 6th, Frosted Derp 7th, Crashina Animations 8th, King Science 9th, Jeremiah Cash 10th, Damon Wool. Then it's Cody Gomez, Random Mazpan, Zeke Sensenike, Mike Jones, Dan O'Draws. Hold up, I got something in my eye. Ouch. What the heck was that? Anyways, now it's Damon Wool, Cody Gomez, Random Mazpan, Zeke Sensenike, Mike Jones, and Dan O'Draws in 11th to 16th, I believe, in points. And my mouse has refused to work. Again, hold on, I'm trying to scroll down here. Bro, I might need to replace the... Oh, there it goes. Okay. Then it's going to be... Who was that? Mike Jones. Daniel Drott, Shay Smith, Jaden Williams, PM Damien, Philip Ball Animation, Jonas Walter, John Castle... Bruh. Well, just pause the screen, I guess, if you want to see everybody else that was in that list. Anyways, a little bit about our lineup today. Hungry Bones in the number 65 is going to lead us to the green flag. He's on pole position on the inside. He's in first place. Winner of the last race in the YouTube Cup Series was Rocky Gordon in number 29. He got his first career win, and it came at Auto Club. Finally, after 3 seasons of racing, he gets it done. And now all NASCAR Motorsports teammates have a win. So at least one win, that is. The winner of the Netflix Lower Series race was Crazy Bob, but he's not here. However, the winner of the... Oh, never mind. Neither of the winners of the Lower Series races were here because Nick DiCaprio or Crazy Bob is not in the Cup Series. But our points leader was, as you saw, Connor Hudson. And the camera did not focus on him, but that's okay because you know where he is. He's the number red 49 Toyota Camry in the field. But with that being said, Hungry Bones is going to lead us to the green flag. Judah Nil on outside pole. Let's see what we can do here at Las Vegas in the Cup Series. The green flag's on the air. Let's go at the City of Gambling. We saw a very interesting race here. We saw a flip from Justin Joey, a big one. I'm surprised he's even back in this race, but the way he was flipping, it probably killed all of his momentum before anything too serious could have happened. Whoa! Whoa! Big flip behind him. I saw 2 cars off the track and 2 cars hard into the wall. The big one on the backstretch. Puerto Rico, Jaden Williams, Philip Ball's in it. Multiple cars in this big wreck that we've got here at Las Vegas. They're still crashing. PM Damien hard into the wall. Big wreck to start off this race. Oh my gosh. We just started. Again. Whatever. Let's just... go to the replay. Coming out of turn 2, it looks like Puerto Rico made contact there with Jaden Williams, the 9 and the 12. They're going to go hard into the wall here. We just saw him almost go over in the lower series race, and now here he is again. This time he actually went over. Look at that egregious hit. Upside down and over, and it looks like Jeremiah Cash got turned by either the 23 or the 15. He went up the track and took out both of the lower series rookies, Abel Bush and Max Stenson, the lower series season 1 champion, and they spin in front of him. There they go again. Oh my god. Max Stenson got down the track, and this time he actually managed to do it without getting turned. Unlike in the lower series race where he got turned by William O'Donnell. Yeah, it looks like he got turned by either Abel Bush or maybe King Science. He went up the track and turned the 55. The 55 backed up into the 61, and that caused everybody to just cascade in behind him. That was a horrible wreck. Gets bumped by Jonas Walter just to make sure he just got enough damage. Oh, Abel Bush is the one that turned... Oh, God. He turned PM Damien hard into the outside wall. That was a big wreck. But we'll see you on the restart. Welcome back to Las Vegas, everybody. The Pace Dodge is going to pull in, and Damon Wool is going to lead us back to the green flag with Hungry Bones in the 65 behind him, and Crashina Animations is going to lead us back to the green flag. I mean, not back to the green flag, in 3rd. He's in 3rd. Damon Wool is the 77 that's in front. Whoopsies. Speaking of Christina Animations, he's going to step out early here. That number 27, sponsored by Cheerwine. Christina is very loyal to Cheerwine, I now realize, because in all the seasons and all the series, he's been sponsored by Cheerwine. Although he will be getting a surprise sponsor at Atlanta, because there's a special sponsor coming. Contact between Blue Ball and Michael Hong sent him off the track. He rejoined safely, luckily, though. Christina and his teammate Jebman from the lower series will be getting special sponsors from YouTubers Driver 81. And car hard into the wall. It's Blue Ball. He's getting hit by more of the pack. More cars involved. Justin Joey. Blue Ball's upside down. And here comes King Science, Mike Jones, Phillip Ball, PM Damien. Big wreck on the backstretch. Jeez, I can't even get through commentating the special event. Come on. To the replay. That means now. Here they are coming out of turn 2. It looks like Blue Ball. Oh, it's going to be that deadly contact again that we talked about in the lower series. He got turned up the track by John Castelline and the 92 of Mike Jones, our Season 1 YouTube Cup Series champion. And, oh, Lord, this is not going to be a good hit. Just right in the driver's side there. I can feel my shoulder breaking off. King Science got involved in that. Made contact with the 8 of Jonas Walter. Justin Joey had nowhere to go. Abel Bush gets collected in it. Jeremiah Cash isn't spared. Somebody hit Blue Ball to cause him to go over. It looks like it might have been Puerto Rico. How is he back on the track? He just flipped over. Everybody else with big damage to their cars. Here it is from a different angle. Oh, it was Mike Jones that sent him over somehow. The left fender got tapped, and that's what caused him to flip. I don't know how that works. There he is, up and over. Another big wreck, I guess, to kick off this race. But we'll see you on the restart. Welcome back to Las Vegas, everybody. The Pace Dodge is going to pull in once again. The 77 of Damon Will is going to lead us back to the green flag. Christina Animations in the 27 behind. And Hungry Bones is going to round up your top 3. The green flag's going to drop back out in the air, and Damon Will's going to see it. Let's keep going at Las Vegas. I'm never going to do that again. Damon Will with a good lead over the 27 right now. So as I was saying, Christina Animations and Jebman will be getting special sponsors from YouTubers Driver number 81 and Eric again, who are 2 rising YouTubers right now in the NASCAR community. Pretty exponential growth, I will say. And he'll be Eric again will be sponsoring the number 45 of Christina Animations in the lower series, and his teammate and Jebman in the 85 in the lower. And we'll giggity. Okay, Eric again is sponsoring the 45, and driver number 81 is going to sponsor the 85. There's a car into the wall back there. Oh God, it's the 33 and the 43. Look at that damage on the 92 and 48. Just retire the car at that point. To the replay. That means now. Now. Bruh. Now. So as I was saying, look at that. 4 wide. Oh, it's that deadly contact again. Coming into these corners. Looks. Oh, this is not going to be a pretty hit. Something tells me the 43 went over. Oh, they drove straight into the wall. Oh my gosh, I can feel the concussion forming in my head just by looking at this. But that was obviously a very hard impact for Geo Balls and Random Mazepin. Oh my god, they just drove right into the wall. Random Mazepin got another lick on the outside there. Geo Balls wasn't exactly spared either. That is a horrible angle to be hitting that wall at, especially because there's no safer barriers. Welcome back to Las Vegas, everybody. Damon Will is going to lead us back to the green flag with the 65 of Hungry Bones in tow. And Netflix lower series rookie Chase Smith in the number 16 is going to round up your top 3. Oh, Hungry Bones with a nice little fake there from the outside to the inside to the outside. Bro's not Ryan Newman. But anyways, Chase Smith is going to get down to the bottom with Damon Wool here. So let's see if he can make a move. He's actually got some pretty good acceleration there. He's going to move the 77 up the track. So, as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted again, Eric again is going to be sponsoring the number 45 of Crash Scene Animations in the Netflix lower series race at Atlanta. And Jebman will be sponsoring... Driver 81 will be sponsoring Jebman in the lower series in the 85. Both of them are teammates for Walls Animation Motorsports. Their third teammate, Blue Ball, unfortunately doesn't have a sponsor. But maybe we'll find him one, but probably not before Atlanta. But that doesn't matter because everybody's going to be getting second and third sponsors when I get the time to make them. But at Atlanta, you will see the 45 and the 85 rocking new paint schemes. And speaking of the 85, Jetman goes into the wall. He got turned by Connor Hudson and Hungry Bones. He's going to slide down to the ground. PM Damien is in the pits. I think he might have crashed as well. Oh, Mike Jones is smoking big time. He's coming back onto the track, but I'm pretty sure he's going to have to go pit with that damage. Yeah, there he goes back down pit road. Let's go to the replay and see what happened. Oh, now you want to be on time. So Hungry Bones goes down the track, and it pins the 49 in between him and the 85. That's Jebman, who I just said was going to be sponsoring the 81. There he goes into the wall. Boom. Slides in front of Damon Wool. Damon even gets a piece of it. He got a little bit of a fishtail there by hitting the back of the 65, but luckily they all saved it, except for the 85, of course. Here's footage of what happened to the 48 and 92 behind him, I guess. This might have actually been what brought out the original caution, because I think I saw the caution lights out before that happened. And, oh, it's that deadly contact again. Hard into the wall. PM Damien went upside down, took Mike Jones with him, and he's just spinning on his roof and gets back on his wheels. Luckily, why are we having such destructive crashes this season? All the YouTube Cup Series crashes have been nothing short of fatal. Look at that. Oh, my God. Nah, PM Damien's cooked. Because what? Look at that. Oh, yeah, I know his head is going to be hurting. Somebody get this man some Tylenol because he's about to have a headache. We'll see you on the restart. Welcome back to Las Vegas, everybody. The 27 is leading us back to the green flag with Drew Durneau, his teammate, the 56 behind him, and Cody Gomez in third. But not for long because John Castelline is getting a push from the 14. Oh, look at that. 14, 15, 16 right there in the line. Don't forget the 18, but we don't have a 17, so that's kind of sad. I just want a 17 car, please, guys. I need a Chris Buescher, please. But don't register now because you can't register mid-season. I'm not doing that anymore. Rocky Gordon gets down to the bottom of the 16. Chase Smith fails to block him. Here comes Frosty Derp down to the bottom. He suffered horrible injuries from that Daytona wreck, but luckily got back to racing at Auto Club immediately. Crash Scene Animations continues to lead. Look at that. It's lap 27. The 27's in the lead. Coming across the line, looks like Drew Durneau is going to run the top line with him. Ufer Guide is there as well. Followed by Ufer Guide is Cody Gomez down to the bottom with him. They go up the track once again. They're starting a single file out here. Hopefully there's not another crash because, like I said, these crashes have been violent. If you look at the Daytona YouTube Cup Series race, King Science got flipped over in the most violent and brutal way possible. And actually, a lot of drivers got injuries in that wreck. For example, King Science, obviously, Chase Smith and Daniel Joss received minor injuries from slamming into the 23 that caused him to flip. And then Ufer Guide also hit him and flew all four tires off the ground. Didn't even flip over. Just the car clipped somebody else's car, and then the back of his car clipped the 23 while he was upside down, caused him to fly from the apron of the track all the way up to the outside wall, all without flipping over, mind you. But all four of his tires left the track. And then he plopped right back down into the outside wall. And that's what caused everybody else behind him to also crash. For example, Max Stenson. And then the 52 and the 33 obviously got injuries because Frosted Derp had ARCA brakes and decided that he just wanted to full speed it for whatever reason through a massive pileup coming out of turn 2. And he ended up slamming into the back of the 33 at full speed, which caused the 33 to receive neck injuries. But Gio Balls is back. Obviously, you saw him crash earlier. That might not be at the best of his performance, but he obviously had a horrible wreck as well. And Frosted Derp suffered a broken wrist because driving into a car at that speed, a stationary one, mind you, is not exactly the position you want your hands to be in while they're holding onto that steering wheel. But anyways, Crastina Animations and Drew No, two of those Balls Animation Motorsports cars dominating this race. I don't even know where the rest of their teammates are. They're not even in the top 10. They're the only Balls Animation Motorsports cars in the top 10 right now. Because the 14 is for Roblox Racing, that's Ufer Guide. And then it's Rocky Gordon and the 27 for NASCAR Motorsports. I had to shut my mouth for that beautiful flyby real quick. NASCAR Motorsports in the 27, the 77 of Damon Wolf for Blazing Motorsports, the 15 of John Castelline for, what is it, Hot Topic Motorsports. Wait, I just realized there's a Hot Topic Motorsports in the Cup Series and another one in the Truck Series. But they're two different teams with different drivers. They're going to have to resolve that. But another beautiful flyby there, of course. And who else is in the top 10? The 75 of Michael Hong for Object Motorsports. That's BFDI. The 16, Chase Smith, obviously, for Walnut Peach Racing. Cody Gomez in the 18 for Blazing Motorsports as well. And Connor Hudson in the 49 for NASCAR Motorsports. So there's only about 2 pairs of cars here in the top 10 that are racing for the same team. The flybys are suddenly starting to get longer. Remember earlier when we were racing at the beginning of the race, the flybys were only like 2 seconds long. But, you know, when the field starts getting spread out, the cameras start working like they're supposed to. Look at Dano Jaws. He's just riding back there by himself. Poor guy. I think Drew, if a caution doesn't come out, or Crastina could win this race. Background information on the 56. He's been driving since the beginning of Season 1, so he's a veteran. Drew Darnell has 2 wins currently in the Cup Series. The first one came in Season 1 at, I believe it was, Texas Motor Speedway. He also had a flip there in Season 2 as well. He got his second career win at Bristol in Season 2, but that was not a posted video because that was the time period when I was trying to get my channel back in motion for the Cup Series, because remember, I lost all the information data on it. But yes, he got his second career win there. If he wins this race, this will be his third career win. Crastina Animations, the guy behind him in the 27, also racing for Balls Animation Motorsports. Crastina has been here since Season 1 as well, so he's also kind of a veteran, but he joined halfway through the series. Crastina has 2 wins. Crastina has 3 career wins. He got his first 2 career wins in the Netflix Lower Series in Season 1 of the Netflix Lower Series at Charlotte and New Hampshire. And then he got his first Truck Series win, obviously, because the Truck Series just started, at Daytona 1 when he won in that side-by-side finish with Riley Tabor. And actually, through all 3 seasons of racing in the Cup Series, he has not gotten a Cup win. So if he were to win this race, then that would make his win. That would make him be the first driver, I think, to win in all 3 series. That would actually be pretty freaking cool. He'd be the first driver to do that, right? Because I know a lot of the good drivers in this series are in the lower series. For example, Frosted Derp and Mike Jones, they're big YouTubers, so they don't have time to mess with my series, nor do either of them do racing content. Well, Mike Jones does racing content, but not Frosted Derp. But they're obviously bigger YouTubers doing their own thing, so they don't have time for all that. But they also both have championships and have a lot of wins, and they're on good teams. So I think Crastina would be the first driver inherently to win in all 3 series. Well, I guess we'll see what happens here. Because if Drew Nil does, then he'll also have 3 career wins, but in the same series, obviously. So it's just going to be a battle of wits here. Maybe they'll both just end up pitting on the last lap and both lose the win. I don't know. But all I know is that these flybys have been immaculate in my ear while I've been yapping my mouth off. And we're still not even 10 laps to go with this race. Christina Animation seems to have moved to the bottom. I feel like they're getting closer and closer to Daniel Draws every time the flybys go by. Like, I remember the first time the flybys started getting longer, Christina and Drew Nil, when the camera would switch back to them, were coming out of turn 4. And now when the camera's switching back to them, they're, like, going into turn 1. Or at least, like, in the middle of the front stretch. Let's see where they are now. Yeah, still going into turn 1. This is going to be a very interesting battle. Look at that separation between the 91 and the second to last place car. That's actually his teammate, King Science, who, remember, like I said earlier, flipped at Daytona. Daniel also has a very rich history with Daytona, being that in season number 1, he won there twice. He won at Daytona 1 for the 30 it was, I think. Yeah, because I remember my first video on Yackers was called the YouTube Cup Series 30, I think. Or YouTube something 30, because the race was 30 laps, and it's obviously not the Daytona 500, but the Daytona 500 doesn't have 500 laps, so I don't know where I'm going with this. But yeah, Daniel Jaws won the first ever YouTube Cup Series race, and then he won the night race, the summer race as well. And those were his only 2 wins for a while until season 2 came around and he got his 3rd career win at Richmond. The 56 and 27 are definitely a lot faster than the 91 for obvious reasons. For one, the 91 is missing the entire front half of his car pretty much because he sawed the hood off, and he's obviously not in the draft, nor does he have the car to be able to stay in the draft. I just dropped my mic, sorry about that. But being with that, yeah, he's obviously a lot farther behind the 27 and 56 right now. I think we might even start seeing them appear in flybys. Like, after the camera switches from the 91, it goes back to them. Before it does that, if you look all the way to the right of the track, you might just start seeing Christina and Drew Nil come into the view before the camera switches. I don't think that might happen yet, because every time the camera switches, they're still coming into turn 1. The end of this camera is like in the middle of turn 1 and 2. It doesn't look like that from this perspective, but as you can see, the camera is still taking a very long time to register as a flyby when when Daniel Jaws is going towards it. So yes, that is near like the middle / entrance of turn 1 and 2. So remember, when the 91 is coming towards the flyby, look to the left of your screen. You might see Christina and Drew Nil battling for that lead. There is Daniel. Look at how far he is behind. All right, take a look to your right of your screen. There they are. They're there for a split second. I'm pretty sure it's going to only get more time because obviously they're faster. Drew Nil's still leading. I can't tell who's getting the championship points, though, because obviously both of them have been leading laps. I just don't know how much each. Jesus, Daniel is still, like, coming into the middle of that corner. To the right, there they are. I estimate that by the end of this race, they might even just lap Dano again. I like how everybody's having their own little battle. Like, look at Jetman and Hungry Bones going side by side there. What are they? They're probably battling for like 12th or something right now, but they're still having the time of their lives. Daniel Draws is just coming into turn 1, guys. Hello, we have a race to watch, guys. There we go. See, what the... I was trying to be Fonk there. I need to stop with the brain rot stuff. It's honestly pissing me off and probably my viewers. Anyways, coming to the line there. We're past the 5 lap to go mark. Actually, we're coming to 3 laps to go. So let's see what we can do here at Las Vegas. Will Christina get his 4th career win, his first ever YouTube Cup Series win, and be the first driver to win a race in all 3 series? Or will Judernil sneak past him and become the next driver on his team to get more than 2 wins? As he would be to the second person to do that, because they have 6 members on their team. Blue Ball, Judernil, Geo Balls, Christina, Philibal, and Puerto Rico. Blue Ball has 5 wins in the Cup Series. Puerto Rico has 2. Oh. Okay, well, I said more than 2, though. Okay, well, I meant career. Oh, yeah, so Drew has 2. Rico has 2. Geo has 2. Philip Ball has 2. Wait, hold up. Yeah, Blue Ball has 5. Puerto Rico has 2. Christina has 2. Christina has 0. Wait, hold up. Let me do this again. Blue Ball, 5. Rico, 2. Drew, 2. Philip Ball, 2. I forgot the last person, but Philip Ball, Geo has 2. And then Christina has none. But if Judernil wanted to win this race, he would have 3 wins, which would make him the second person ever to get more than 2 wins since they're all tied. Coming to the white flag, side by side. I didn't even realize it was last lap, side by side. Coming to the line, Christina Animations wins this race, and he is going to be the first ever driver to win in all 3 series in the Nyakers division. I was taking so long to count, I didn't even realize. Look at that, they're side by side. Judernil's congratulating him. That's awesome. Congratulations to Christina Animations. Cheerwine finally has a YouTube Cup Series win, baby. Christina Animations gets it done at Las Vegas. Finally, after 3 seasons, he gets his first YouTube Cup Series win. Well deserved at that. He had stunning success in the lower series and already won a race in the truck series. He even made it to the playoffs in the lower series in season 1. And he's been pretty mediocre throughout the first 3 seasons of the YouTube Cup Series. But he's finally going to get it done here today at Las Vegas. He has 1 YouTube Cup Series win now, and there might even be more to come. But for now, this is definitely one of his peak moments. He has a YouTube Cup Series win now, just like the rest of his teammates. And now he is going to become the first driver, and he's already made history because he's the first driver to get a win in all 3 series, because he's one of the only drivers who has a spot in all 3 series. A few others that I can name off the top of my head are Damon Wool, who is in the Cup, Lower, and Truck Series. Justin Joey is also in the Cup, Lower, and Truck Series. And there might be a couple other people, but this is an awesome win regardless. So with that being said, this has been Blowover Productions. This was the Netflix Lower Series at Las Vegas. Your winner is Christina Animations in the 27. Hard into the wall. He spins it out. And we'll see you at our next race, which will be at Fiend Phoenix. Peace.